Are you secretly looking for the big internet marketing success shortcut? I say secretly because if you're even caught whispering the word shortcut in certain circles, you're treated like you're begging for a welfare handout or something. And then you're chastised and shunned like some pimply-faced teenager who had the gall to ask out the prom queen. I mean, what's so dang evil about a shortcut, for Pete's sake? Where would we be if it wasn't for shortcuts? Instead of taking days to deliver and respond to messages sent via horseback messenger, we can now send an email that reaches a person on the other side of the world in a matter of seconds. Instead of walking a mile to gather water from the stream, we turn on the faucet. Instead of traveling via horse and buggy, we board a plane, jetting at speeds of over 500 miles per hour. I mean, I say thank goodness for hardworking, industrious folks that turn up shortcuts. Can I get an amen? I mean, who was it exactly that said you should take the long way? And how does taking the long way around make any kind of sense? I mean, aren't we all pressed for time? Aren't we all under pressure to get our businesses off the ground quickly? I know I am. Take the long way. Get rich slow. Does it make sense to you? It doesn't to me. In fact, knowing what I know now, what I'm going to share with you in a sec, I say the biggest problem is that it takes too long for most folks to enjoy even the smallest tasty morsel of success online. So long that most give up. You know, it's heartbreaking, especially when I know there is a shortcut. A ginormous shortcut. And if I could ask you for a little leeway and an open mind, I'm going to share with you this shortcut that could very well lop off months and maybe even years on your journey to ultimate financial freedom. I'll reveal the shortcut for you right here in this video, but first, since I'm flying in the face of all this conventional take the slow boat to China wisdom, may I introduce Travis Sago. Travis Sago is from an itsy-bitsy town in Arkansas called Russellville. Russellville has a nuclear plant and a handful of chicken processing plants. They love high school football and root for the Razorbacks. Go Hogs. Travis loves his town, but it's not terribly exciting, and it's rare for a guy or gal to get ahead financially in his neck of the woods. His last job was working for a small family business that sold and serviced computer systems exclusively to restaurants. Travis worked for that family for almost 10 years. I say worked, but the truth is that they owned Travis's butt. He felt more like their personal slave than a human being. But after 10 years, his salary climbed from $17,000 a year to $60,000 a year, which was and still is a king's ransom in the tiny town of Russellville. And believe you me, the two owners weren't about to let Travis forget how generous they were. 60-hour to 70-hour work weeks were the norm, and if you worked less than 50 hours, you were a worthless slacker. No kidding. You might get a call at midnight, have to schlep out in the black of night, drive 2 hours in Lord knows what kind of weather, and repair a computer for a restaurant that was under contract, then drive back another couple hours. Which a fella can live with. You know, it's part of the job, right? Here's the part that gets your britches in a bunch. Do you think you'd maybe get the rest of the day off, or at least a couple hours to catch up on the sleep they made you miss? No way, Jose. And tisk tisk, shame on you for asking. Travis wouldn't even be able to tell you how many Friday nights the owners spent enjoying their kids at a football game while he was out making them up to $180 per hour driving all over Arkansas, while Travis's son waited at home patiently for daddy to come home. Truth be told, Travis is still a little ashamed to this day that his son was fast asleep many nights before he even got home. You know, Travis was the one making them rich, very rich. And yet there were months where he was lucky to get one whole weekend off. Did they care he never saw his son? Did they lose sleep because his wife was always a nervous wreck? Worried that he was driving too far on way too little sleep? Did they worry he missed almost every birthday, anniversary, and school event? No. They say they cared, but would they hire more help to offset the crazy workload? No again. Then around 2003, this overworked, tired computer tech discovered the internet. He saw the internet and the potential he could run some type of internet business as his ticket out of slavery hell. What really happened, and it's somewhat embarrassing for Travis, but what really happened was the internet darn near destroyed his marriage. Now remember, Travis was already working